Hello po and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So now, merong katanungan po dito si 08 December girl or I don't know. Hello po ma'am, paano po kaya pag empleyado ka na tapos may business ka pa po? Nakalagay po sa COR, professional and naka 8% mixed income po ako. Ilalagay ko po yung sahod ko at sales ko sa business na consolidated na. May tax withheld po ako sa 2307. Sana po masagot. I'm not an expert with this mixed income earner, but based on my research and based on my experience doing some filing on one of my client that I'm doing right now, sana makatulong tong aking pag-explain sa'yo. Alright? The applicable income tax for mixed income except non-resident alien that engage in business and trade. So, if you are a mixed income earner, the following tax shall apply to you. So, if your income comes from your employment or your compensation income, such as your basic salary or wages or allowances or benefits or any other benefit that comes from your employment are always subject for graduated rates. So meaning, whether you're a minimum wage earner or ranking or managerial rates, it's always subject to graduated rates. It's always po. So ano nga bang graduated rates? Ito yung mga taxes that are gradually increases as your taxable income. While those incomes from business or profession, aside from being employed, you're also doing or working on your own business or profession. Halimbawa, bukod sa pagtatrabaho mo sa company, you're doing online selling or trading, etc. Or you're practicing your profession or professional work, just like that. And tulad ng mga accountants, engineers, doctors, lawyers, yun, yung mga ganon. Yung meron pa kayong ibang sidelines, yan yung mga income ninyo na galing sa inyong negosyo or profession. So now, this could be subjected to graduated rates or 8% optional rates. Pero depende po yan sa inyong total annual gross sales or receipt, no? Kasi ang sabi dito, if the annual gross receipt is more than 3 million and other non-operating income exceed from the said amount, of course, this is subject to graduated rates. Well, if your annual gross receipt or sales is less than 3 million, ito po yung subjected to either graduated rates or 8% optional rate. Depende po yan sa inyong decision bilang taxpayer. So now, for those mixed income earner, the computation is more complicated. Yes po. Kung ang mixed income earner or individual taxpayer ay merong income from his and her employment and business or profession, the total annual gross receipt is not more than 3 million. Kasi kung ganyan yung case, then being a taxpayer, you can select either graduated rates or 8% optional rates. But if the taxpayer could select the 8% optional rate, that would mean we have to compute separate income tax from his or her compensation income. And his income that comes from business or profession, the solution is a lot easier kung ang mix income earner or taxpayer would just select the graduated rates. For his and her business income or income from his or her profession, pwede po yan i-add together, okay? So, bago natin i-subject yan sa graduated rates. Pero kung ang taxpayer po ay pinila ang 8% optional rate for his business income or income from his or her profession, then that would mean we need to solve first the income from employment because compensation income is always subject to graduated rates. While the income comes from business and income from profession, then we will have also to compute other income tax that will subject to 8% optional rates. Alright? So now, kung ang isang mixed income earner whose annual gross sales or receipts and other non-operating income do not exceed 3 million pesos, chooses to subject his or her business or professional income to 8% optional rate. So, we have rules for that. Nor his compensation income is always subjected to graduated rates. Wala pong rules si BIR na pwedeng i-apply ng 8% optional rates ang anumang income ninyo na galing sa employment. 8% optional rate is always applied to business or profession only. Alright po? So, kung inyong gross sales or receipt from business or profession and non-operating income will always be multiplied by 8% without deducting the 250,000. Okay? Pero kung ang isang taxpayer ay nag-exceed naman sa 3 million, you will combine all your gross sales and other non-operating incomes but you do not include your compensation income because yun nga, compensation is income is always subject to graduated rates. So, if you want to determine whether the taxpayer exceed the 3 million annual gross, do not include your compensation income or yung sahod mo. Okay? Just the annual gross sales and other non-operating income, which is obviously, ito po ay passive income, no? Which is not subject to final tax rate. At yung mga taxpayer naman po who chooses 8% optional rate can no longer claim any deduction whether itemized po yan or OSD. Ayan po, sana nasundan ninyo. Pero kung may iba pa kayong katanungan, you can directly message me through my Facebook account, which is Jo Valino. Ayan. Pwede nyo po ako ma-message dyan and you can follow me also. Or just place your comment down below in my YouTube channel dito sa mismong video na to. And try kong i-accommodate yung katanungan po ninyo. So, yun lamang po. Sana naintindihan nun at nakatulong po ako sa iyo, Miss December Girl. Ayan, sana nakatulong ako sa iyong mga katanungan. And kung may mga some similar question po sa ibang ganitong cases, ayan, sana naintindihan ninyo. Yun lamang po. Maraming salamat.